Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So what's up? Alright, now these days I was a bit busy because I had to be in many queues for many of the things. Anyway, we should not give up studying the language. If you are going to study the language, you have to do it properly and you have to always practice it, right? So we'll start with another subject today, that is the differences between ban, prohibit, and forbid. The differences between ban, prohibit, and forbid. So it seems like all these three words have the same meaning. Okay, it seems like that all these three words are having the same meaning: prohibit, ban, and forbid. But there are some slight differences. So today I'm going to discuss what are these differences. As an example, what do you mean by ban? Okay, now as an example, cannabis are banned in Sri Lanka. Okay, so that means you cannot consume cannabis in this country. Banned, right? Or it may be like you are banned from some say sports society because you did some wrong thing, so you are banned from the your local sports society. So what do you mean by ban, right? So it is having kind of a legal context. That means you are not allowed to do something. Okay, ban means you are not allowed to do something and it has some legal context. Now, as an example, you can't say my mama banned me to swim. You can't say that's wrong. Okay, you can't say my mama banned me to swim or my mama banned me from swimming. No, you can't say, it's wrong. But you can say government has banned swimming in this lake. Okay, that is also not very proper. Banned is kind of some like some overall prohibition, something like, okay, the overall prohibition. Now as an example, in some countries the say in some fundamental in countries with fundamentalism, especially the religious fundamentalism, the TVs are banned. So banned means legally you cannot own a TV, right? So what do you mean by prohibit? Okay, prohibit is of course not I mean, prohibiting means somebody asks you not to do, so they do not have some legal context, but it's but they have the authority, but that is not very legal. Now as an example, smoking is prohibited inside the bus, right? So you see that it is not legal or anything. Now before the coming of these anti-smoking laws in this country, in the public transport always there was smoking is prohibited or no smoking. Okay, so that means there was no legal prohibition. Okay, it is not a legal prohibition. So as far as I know, the smoking was never banned in this country. Okay, but it was prohibited in some areas, especially inside the bus, inside trains and something like that, right? Now in public places it is prohibited. Okay, now remember, so that is now that prohibition is having a legal context as well, but it is not overall banned, right? So you can say cannabis is banned, but smoking is prohibited in some places, public places. Now do you get the difference? Okay, so but again you can say my father prohibited me to drive. Before you get your license or something, you can say my father prohibited me to drive, not your father banned, right? Right. Then what is the meaning of forbid? Okay, what is the meaning of forbid? And now you can say once I observe zeal, okay, once I observe zeal to eat at night or having my dinner is usually forbidden, right? So it is kind of some emotional prohibition. Okay, it's not by law, it's not by kind of some public prohibition or something, but it's emotional, religious or something. Okay, have you heard that sometimes I remember there was some novel called Forbidden Love. Okay, Forbidden Love, because you cannot ban the love or prohibit the love, but it's forbidden. Okay, so that means there is no matching between the couple, so it's kind of forbidden love, right? Sometimes when we are going to say, uh, when we expect some bad thing to happen, we say, God forbid, like, okay, God forbid. That means we sometimes we are worried that would happen and we expect that not to happen. Now, as an example, we say, if you meet an accident, God forbid, if you meet an accident, God forbid, here is my number, right? So that means you don't expect him to meet an accident. So that is, in case you meet an accident, to because it is somewhat very unfair for him to tell like that. So to reduce the severity, you say God forbid, right? So that is another meaning, but usually forbid means some emotional prohibition or something like that. Now, for some religious people, eating meat is forbidden. It is not prohibited or it's not banned. Understand? Okay, so I think you got the differences between ban, prohibit, and forbid. Okay, so have a nice day. Thank you very much.